Hello guys, this is Mavs Concepts from Mavs Concepts on YouTube, and this is going to be my first tutorial over in Cinema 4D, the random effectors, where it's going to give you this effect. So right here I have the V9 logo. For right now, I'm just going to delete all of the stuff around it. This is what I used on the V9 speed art for the recruitment challenge. Okay, so how about we go ahead and straighten this out. Let's see here. Okay, so right here we have the Vesta 9 logo with the random effector. I'm going to show you my own settings for the random effector. So as you can, I've only seen this, in only one speed art, maybe an Atom style, trying to think, no, Psycho Exxon. His speed art had used the random effector, and I never realized how to do it until when I was doing the existence arts. It came in with a text saying Mota, for like Sor Mota, with that random effector in it, saying, maybe that's what it uses. So then I tried it with different logos, and it worked. So right now I'm going to teach you how to do this. Well, first you're going to go in, well, I'm using R13, so you're going to want to use MoGraph, go to effector, and random. Since I already have mine perfectly made, everything, I'm going to tell you the settings, and depending on what layer you want it in, so let's say if I just want it in this top layer here, because this is the very, very front, you're gonna have to press the plus, because this is how it works. You're gonna have to put it into that extrude NURBS layer if you're using a logo. If you're using text, I have not tried it with it yet. I think it's the same exact thing. Just put it into the layers. But I think you have to actually divide it up in the pieces using this button right over here. And so as you can see. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, you have to put it behind. Yeah, you have to put it behind the actual path, because if you put it in front of the path, it won't give you anything. It will just affect the path itself without using the extrude. So you're gonna have to put it behind it. This is what I just learned now. Okay. Well, this is perfectly made. This is used on all the text that I've ever seen, except I put the strength up to 300%. So right now I'm going to show you my settings. And depending on what you have, it's pretty easy. On the basic, I don't know if it's going to be set to name, random, layer, blank, default, off, not even on display color, and enabled. I think if you press disabled, you have to enable it if it's randomly just not enabled. And so coordinates, you know what that is. Effector, strength. It depends on what you want, because I'm over at 300. Like, if I were to set it to, I don't know, 700, it would be unnoticeable. So I set it as high as it could while being noticeable. Depends on what you want. Like, that's 5, 65, 84. That's all the way to 100. Stuff like that. 200. I'm going to put it back to 300 so I can save it again. Okay. Well, back to the random. In the settings for this, I don't know if this is going to really matter much. Well, actually it does. It has to be set to random, not Gaussian, noise, turbulence, or sorted. I guess they can give you some different looking effects. I guess noise would kind of make it more particles or something like that. Synchronized, unchecked. It depends if you really like that. I don't think it's really that noticeable. There's indexed. It just makes it do different random. The seed, it really doesn't matter. It kind of just switches off between a bunch of different types of styles for it. I'm going to undo that seed because I want to keep it as much as I want as possible. So unchecked is synchronized, unchecked index, seed. My seed is usually 12403. Now the parameter. This is where it kind of gets a little tricky. The transform mode is going to be relative. The absolute or remap's not going to do much unless it's a different setting, an effector or deformer, something like that. And transform space node position, have to have position checked, or else if you uncheck it, then it basically just takes it off. So you're gonna have to put it on that. And my settings is just 555. You can put it up higher depending on what you want to stretch out. So we'll put it 29, 29, 29. Try this out. It's probably not going to be noticeable because it's just so, yeah, exactly what I mean. So do. There we go. Okay. And so the weight transform, these do nothing. It depends on what your settings are. It won't do nothing. I just wouldn't even touch them. Visibility and time offset, you don't really need that unless you might be doing an intro. And this is the really important part that people have trouble with, is that when they have this off, it's going to not do anything. But you have to have it use objects going to make it look like that. It's just going to stretch it out a little bit. But polygons just going to make it sort of shattered. But what really you need to do is you need to put it on point. Point gives it the actual really good effect. Now fall off. I have it to infinite, visible weight to 100%, scale to 100%. Again, this judges scale is not going to really matter because it's behind it. So that's really about it. So you're just going to want to have it to, I guess, if you put it to box, I guess if you're really smart, you can probably figure this out. I can't really figure this out. Look, some Photoshop looking thing like curves, where you're going to want to have it set to infinite. Easiest one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, anyway, that's it, guys. Subscribe to me on YouTube, Mavs Concepts. I'm probably going to be getting a partnership here soon. 2 or 3 days, it depends. And one more thing about the random effector, it looks a lot better when it's on all layers. It looks a lot better. So I'm just gonna take it out of that layer and then put it right here. So it's going to affect all the layers. And this is what it's going to look like rendered out. And I'm going to speed it up so back when it's rendered. Okay guys, here it is all finished. The V9 logo shattered, and again, I will be posting a tutorial either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I will be moving back to Kansas, because I am in Oregon right now visiting my dad. So right now, this is just it, all rendered out. The cell render makes it look so cool. This is a tutorial that I will be definitely making. So that's it for today, guys. And how I got the suggestion to do the random effector tutorial is that a person commented on my Vesta 9, my Vesta 9, my speed art number 5, which was the Raid BG, asking for the random effector tutorial. And so, well, there you go. His name is Res6. You should probably go check him out. Go on the Raid BG, look in the comments. Well, that's it, guys. I'll be seeing you later. Peace.